We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. We look at the Celtics. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And I think the Nets, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
So the Nets starting five. They've got MP. Jaylen Brown is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Traore. And it's Diabate in at the 5. And for the Celtics, Peyton Watson is out there with Tatum. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Brown. And it's Clayton in at the center. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Well, MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
I found MP before the game to talk about all-star potential of the shooting guards in this game, and he said, I actually love watching this guy shoot, but today I've got 2 goals, slow him down and outshoot him myself. We have got a battle today at the 2-guard spot. Guys, back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And here is Tatum. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Brown. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Brown's got 6 points.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Here's MP, and a dunk by Marion.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And here's Brown outside.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
And Giannis gets it to go.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
This one for 3, and it's Shepard missing. Nets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Brown outside. Rebounded by the Nets. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Giannis. And here is Tatum. To stop the run, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The 3 from MP. Traore uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
have a dancer. Let's see those dance moves.
Some changes for Boston. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Derek White subbed in for Shepard. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Demons checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown outside. Here's White. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Nets leading by 12. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
It's the Nets now after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. That's the Demon. And it's off from three-point range. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 14. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Brown the pass to White. Boston, no good that time either. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Diabate and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for Brooklyn. Arian comes in for Jaylen Green. Here's Jones. Nice ball movement by Boston. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Nets leading by 13. MP outside. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 10 points in the game.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And finished off by Shepard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shepard with the ball. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. The putback is no good. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Nets up by 16. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Demon. Dunn is out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Marion, and it's Yang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He dropped just 48 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Here's Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Demon. MP outside. Launches a 3. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Shepard, that's good.
You know, Derek White is what you call a combo guard. He can play on or off the ball. There we saw his passing ability.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Gobert. And it's Peyton Watson in for Gonzalez. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these teams were in two completely different categories last year, but hopefully the season series this year is much more competitive.
Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
First free throw is good. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play. Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
The wide open, good, another from three.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves him into a tie for third place on the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, how much damage he's done from long range in his career. Brooklyn leading by 16. Right wing. Dunn, right side. Here's Soray. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Celtics trail by 18. Outside, White. Now, Shepherd. 14 points for him. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Derek White. Giannis, he's checked in for the Nets.
2 minutes.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dunn. Here's the 3. And there's Green on the assist from Dunn. Green's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Brown. Following the miss by MP. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Shepherd. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now, here's MP. He's covered by Watson. Basket counts.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Pass to Gonzalez. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown's shot is good.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. MP kicks to Dunn. Over in the corner, Green. And the 3 off target. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he packs it off the glass. Wow. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Boston Celtics.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Yeah, I think we've officially lost Shaq's attention. Code red. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Boston, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's Shepard. Brown out there with Shepard. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Clayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP dishes to Green. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 19. Brown the pass to Shepard. And Watson has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Marion. Takes a three. Connects again from distance.
A huge triple. That moves him into third place on the career three-pointers list.
He's used that shot as a weapon since the first day he entered this NBA. Brown, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Tatum. Giannis kicks to MP. 6 to shoot. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. MP is number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Brown outside. Pass to Shepard. Back to Brown over Marion. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Shepard. Shepard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Giannis outside. MP outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
The Nets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
MP. One shot.
Throw good, MP.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Here's Shepard. He's got 14. Here's Tatum. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
MP, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's an 18-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. To win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Here's Traore following the three-pointer by Boston. With the drive, a three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. Pass to Watson. Here's Shepard. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team. He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Clayton, following the basket by MP. Brown down low, MP's there. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 18 points.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Now, here's MP. 32 points in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Demon. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Demon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brown outside. Lets it go with a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Here's Mary. After the basket by Boston. He gets it in there. MP's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Demon. Pass to Green, shoots the three, and the Nets another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's Brooklyn, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Green. Traore is out there with Demon. Then there's Dunn, and it's Yang in at the center position.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
White the pass to Smith. Pass to Watson. It's up a three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Watson's got 9 points now in just the second half. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Watson. Here's Traore to the left side wing. Yang, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nets lead by 19. Down against Tatum. Pass to Melton. Now here's Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Traore. Here's Dunn. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 19. Pass to Demon. Yang covered by Smith. Here's Demon. From down in the low post, it goes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And White kicks to Smith. Tatum against Dunn. Shot left block, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Diabate's checked in, and Giannis is subbed in for Dunn. Here's Diabate. Pass to MP. On the wing, Green. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Green's got 9 points here in the second half. To the middle, pick off in midair. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break, and stolen by Tatum. Pass to Watson, back to Tatum. And here is Brown. Three-pointer bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 23.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And here's MP for three. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup, and it's why defenders end up fouling.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
MP. Not that time. It won't go.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now onto the Kumbo, and he jams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Outside Brown. Tatum fires. The three is drilled by Tatum.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Stolen by Tatum. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Traore. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Now onto the Kumbo. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up. He got it right before the clock ran out. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. And really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Two main storylines tonight, MP. The win your team picked up and the show you put on. Can you talk about that?
Our coach is always stressing getting off to a fast start in game and in season. So we're trying to rack up as many dubs as we can early to put ourselves in the best position to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
Anything to say about your individual performance? Particularly coming against someone competing with you for all-star votes, as you mentioned in your pregame social media video.
No. My game said all I gotta say.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.